Mom, pick up, pick up. I'm in the middle of a flood. I'm in a flood. And she hung up before I could get around to answer it.
Those were the final words a mother heard before her daughter was swept away by raging floodwaters in the South Hills last night. When her car got stuck in Upper St. Clair, her body found in a creek about 2 miles away. And a recent high school graduate nearly died when he got sucked into a storm drain. Ralph Iannotti is live tonight with their stories of survival and heartbreak. Ralph.
Yeah, Susan, good evening. In the aftermath of all that severe flooding, including some right here in the Banksville neighborhood, we're learning more tonight about the South Hills woman who died in the surging floodwaters last evening. And at the same time, we're learning more about the extent of the damages caused by the flooding. 64-year-old Wendy Abbott of Upper St. Clair lost her life in the flash flooding. Her body was recovered from McLaughlin Run Creek in Bridgeville.
We believe that Wendy Abbott left her vehicle after it got caught in the flood debris on the roadway, and that she was swept away by the flood as she perhaps tried to walk home up Morrow Road to her house.
With flood waters rising, Abbott's 94-year-old mother said she got a desperate call from her daughter, but she was unable to make it to the phone in time.
She said, Mom, she called me Mom, Mom, pick up, pick up. I'm in the middle of a flood. I'm in a flood. And she hung up before I could get around to answer it.
Stephen said Wendy was the lifeline for both her and her husband. She was a church deacon, she said, coming home from a meeting with friends when tragedy struck.
She kept us going like in style. We could go to church or go to a bingo. It's going to be a complete loss. I don't know that I'll be able to do without her.
In another community hard hit by the flooding, this 18-year-old teenager was bruised and banged up, but he survived a fall into a flooded culvert where he was sucked into an underground storm drain in Bethel Park.
I wasn't really thinking. I was just trying to take in what was going on. I was conscious the whole time, so my brain was just going everywhere. I just tried to keep my limbs straight, tuck my head. I didn't want to break a neck or anything, but I wasn't really thinking. I was just kind of... It happened so fast, I didn't really have time to comprehend anything.
They were cleaning up all day at the University Veterinary Specialist Hospital on Washington Road in McMurray. Flooding caused more than $2 million damage in the lower level. But upstairs, the hospital was still operating as usual. Late Wednesday night, when a kennel called the Canine Club was flooded in Bridgeville, one of the veterinary specialist staffers was called in to help care for some of the dogs rescued from the kennel.
Helped get all of the dogs up to dry land onto underneath of a tent where we had fans hooked up. I had EMS team come over. They helped with oxygen. There was 12 dogs and 1 little kitten and 1 rabbit. They were all stable.
And tomorrow, of course, damage estimates and damage assessments will be continuing. Tonight, Upper St. Clair officials said that a total of 17 vehicles were recovered from McLaughlin Run Creek in that township. And the Morrow Road Bridge, which was damaged by the flooding, will remain closed indefinitely. We're live tonight in Banksville. I'm Ralph Iannotti, KDKA-TV News.